stock traders. I hope all of you had a fantastic week. I definitely did very well. And also a lot of the members had a great week also. So the market was really strong and there was lots of positive action on the stock market. And so it was definitely a great week and we'll look to repeat that for sure. In this video, I'm going to cover how this last week did and then also a new top 7 for Monday to start off the week right and get going on all of this good stuff. On Friday, personally, I had a 3.74% gain. That was with some of my picks from the top 7 and then also some of my picks from the standard level that we have. If you are a basic member and or you are following the top 7 picks and top 7 picks only, you should have had a 1.58% gain on Friday. If you are a standard member and you took some of the choices that I did out of the picks in that room, then you should have had a real close to a 6.94% gain because it was a very good day on those picks. Month to date, this list is at a 42.87% gain. So that's right where we did last year. In 2019 in November was right at a 42% gain. So really loving that because that was really a terrific month. So it's great to see that November did just as well this year in 2020 as it did in 2019 for me. So that's really good. Year to date, I am at 890% gain, way above my 200% goal I set at the beginning of the year. Hopefully you have fantastic gains also. Day trading review of Friday. So I do a little bit of day trading. I don't do a ton, but I do some. And I day traded APXT for a 1.2% gain. I only took one trade. I just didn't really like anything for a big explosion. There wasn't that big news event that I expected to really propel a stock upwards. And so I really didn't do a lot of day trading on Friday. The best call out of the standard group on Friday was Chewy Options, CHWY Options. On that day had a 57.73% gain. That was a really terrific call out and it's doing very well. That was a good call by Mr. John Anderson, my friend on there. So let's do the weekly reviews. A lot of these stocks you'll remember from this week and hopefully you had a lot of these because they really did terrific. So the first one, TEN sold for a 1.93% gain. EVFM sold for a 5.56% gain. MPLN sold for a 7% gain. GSKY sold for a 6.2% gain. ATRC sold for a 1.6% loss. SBH sold for a 7.3% gain. IHRT sold for an 18.6% gain. TAST sold for a 6.1% gain. CAR sold for a 6.1% gain, and SFT sold for a 17.42% gain. Now, I didn't plan on selling SFT on Friday, but what had happened was it had really shot up and I was up over 30% in it right after market open, and then I saw it slowly drop from that point down all throughout the day where people were taking profits on it. I wanted to lock in my profits at that particular point. I felt like that was a really good one-day investment, and so decided just to take my profits and move on with that. I'll find another insider to replace with that. So overall, had 9 winners out of 10 stocks for the week. So that's a 90% win rate. The average gain on each and every pick was a 7.47% gain. That is way above average. Typically, I look for and hope for above a 3% gain per pick. So that is really terrific. Insiders are doing very well, and they typically do really well in the months of November, December, and January. And if you're wanting access to my insider picks, as soon as I've analyzed them, I put out notifications on that within our Discord. To be a part of our Discord, you need to be a member of our Patreon group. And so please check it out in the description down below. For the small amount that it costs, you will definitely make up for it, which is one great trade. All right, now let's get to the top 7. We got lots of great stocks to cover, and it's just the top 7 today. There's no extras. So here we go. Number 7 is PTVE. This is Pactive Evergreen. And on Friday, this finished down 1.36%. My average in it is $15.93. Since calling this out in our Patreon group, it is up 4.71%. And Hoogly Allen Director bought shares at $15.97. Analysts have an average target price on this at $16.94. And I'm expecting great things on this. The insider activity was very bullish as far as I'm concerned. And so I'm thinking this one is going to be a great one into next week. Number 6 is BioKey, BKYI, and on Friday this finished up 2.36%. My average in it's $3.50. Since calling this one out in our Discord, this one is down 1.43%, but I expect it to come around. And Michael Dupaquele, CEO, bought shares at $3.25. They got a recent government contract also, and the insider activity was reported after the government contract news came out. And so that was a bullish sign showing that the CEO still felt, at least this is how I feel, still felt that the stock and that their company was way undervalued and that the value of the stock price should go up. And so I think the BioKey is a strong one going into next week. Number 5, and this one has not done well so far. I say yet, but I've had a lot of success with this stock, and that's CASI Pharmaceuticals, CASI. And on Friday, it finished down another 6.2%. My average in it's $2.87. Since calling this one out, it is down 15.68%. So it's not doing well, but the CEO bought shares on the 20th and the 23rd in open market. There has been a mixed shelf offering that came out, but the CEO bought shares in open market price before the mixed shelf offering, and he had to know about the mixed shelf offering because it's his signature on the offering. So that is very bullish to me. In my opinion, there is some news about to come out on the stock and that we are about to be on the right side of this trade for sure. Analysts have an average target on the stock at $3.79. I'm expecting great things this next week. I will cut my losses eventually on it if it doesn't turn around, but I am expecting it to move upwards. All right, number 4 is COTY. This is COTY, and on Friday, this finished down 5.10%. My average in at $7.23, and since calling this one out, it is down 4.1%. But multiple officers keep buying shares, and more shares were reported bought on Friday. So this has had insider activity on insider activity, and lots of different officers. In my opinion, this is going to shoot up. There is some news coming. I'm expecting news, and so it's good to be in before the news hits. And the insider activity is always the news before the news. So this one should really do well this next week. And this is one I like a lot. I think especially I'm very bullish on COTY, and I think it's going to move upwards. Number 3 is Urban One, UONEK. And so on Friday, this finished up 3.68%. My average in it's $1.43. And this is brand new to the list. And since calling this out in our Discord group, it is even. It hasn't gone up, hasn't gone down. Alfred Liggins bought $1 million worth of shares in open market over 3 business days, and so went back multiple business days to buy shares. That is something I look for. This is a stock that we've had in the past and didn't have good luck with it, but this is also a stock that is raising in price, so it just happened not to trade it well. This should do well this next week, and this one's brand new to the list, and so it is a fresh insider for sure. And I'm expecting great things. Number 2 is G1 Therapeutics, and this one's been on the list a while, but this has been such a fantastic stock. GTHX, and on Friday it finished up 4.76%. My average in it's $12.38. Since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 15.51%. So a lot of people in the group have made big money on this stock, and hopefully you have too by buying into it. But Glenn Muir bought $675,000 worth of shares in open market, and analysts have an average target on the stock, believe it or not, of $50 a share. So that is a huge upside for investors. And I like it to continue going upwards. You know, it's only right around the $14 price range. So I think that this one could really move upwards this next week. I'd love to see it get above 20. That would really be great. And I'm just holding it until news. I think this is a value pick. Sometimes insiders will buy a stock because it's such a great value. And I think that's what we have here. So this is a little bit of a longer time frame. Typically, I'll swing an insider stock for 3 days. Had this one for over 5 business days so far. But the reason is because it continues going up and it has so much momentum. So as long as that momentum is there, I'm going to hold it. And number 1, and if you have this stock since the time I recommended it, you absolutely love this company. And this is RAPT Therapeutics, RAPT. On Friday, this finished up 17.15%. So I had a really terrific day. My average in at $16.75. And so far, since calling this one out, both here on this YouTube channel and in our Discord, it is up 31.64%. That is a fantastic move on this stock over 3 days. And so it's really been good. William Raythoven director bought shares at $16.22, and another director, Wendy Robin, bought shares at $16.09. Analysts have an average target on the stock at $36.17. So this is another value pick. So with insiders buying in around the $16 range, it's because they know it's way undervalued. This is a stock that could double in price. And so this one I'm going to hold until the momentum is over. I'm just really kind of loving this price action on it. I still think it's a terrific value where it's at, and it still has so far to go. And so I'm just going to hold it, and we should do really good with it. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you could please do me a favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you would do the honor of sharing this video, I would really appreciate that. And then also, if you haven't seen me before or you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these new videos comes out. I wish all of you the best of luck on the stock market, and Raythoven out.